Okay, in this video we're going to do a little short tutorial on how to create a photo album in the club website. You can create as many as you want, and whatever from trips or whatever it is. For right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do this, because for the little photo bonus ride challenge we're doing, and that's going to extend over the course of the rest of the year. We would like you to put your pictures from your bonus locations into an album. Just keep adding them to one album, and so that we can kind of see where everybody's been and how it's going. Plus, that's how we're going to determine who visited the most locations. So, to get started here, basically once you're on the website and you're logged in, you'll have your name up here in the corner. You're going to need to go to your profile in order to create the photo album. So to do that, you go up, you hover over your name, you come down and you click profile. Once you're into the member profile page, down here in this corner, the lower right corner, under your website functions, you can see photo albums. If you click on that, this brings you to the photo album manager for your albums. What I have here, these are the other albums that you've already created. And while you're in here, by clicking the pencil, you can edit, which means you can add or remove pictures. You can see the album, so you can go through what's in it. This icon allows you to allow other people to manage your album for you. Configuration, which is what you do when you create the album. It's basically the name and description and who can see it. You can edit that. This right here is the long description for the album, so you can add or change your long description. This is if you want to share your album on social media. It will create a link on Facebook or whatever that will link back to this album, and then obviously you can delete it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to create a new album for my photo bonus photos that I'm going to use for the remainder of the year in the photo bonus challenge. And the first pictures in, of course, are going to be from the photo bonus ride on March 27th, which is coming up. To create a new album, you just click on the Add Photo Album. Brings up the box. The two red dots mean that these are the two fields you have to provide. So we need to come up with a name for this thing. And actually, we're not putting these albums in a menu, so it'll fill this in for you. So it'll match whatever you type up here and there. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm going to call this, it's 21. Well, so it's going to be SW 21 and NEF Obscura. That's what I'm going to call it. So mine, Steve Wisher, 2021 BMW NEF Obscura, and it's the challenge. When I come down here, as you can see, it fills it in. In the availability, you have two choices. You can have any website visitor, or you can go members only, to where only people who are members of the club can see the pictures. I leave it wide open because I'm hoping more people will join the club, and if they can see what we're doing and the type of activities and so forth, they might want to join up. Obviously, we need it to be visible. We don't really care about the quick link. If you want to give it a short description, you can. Don't have to. This is going to be bonus, let's say photo bonus challenge pics, and you can get up to 200 characters in this. Once you've filled this in, you click save, and it creates that photo album. Right here it is, next to the last one, SW21 NEF Obscura. So now the album exists, but there aren't any pictures in it. And so next up, what we're going to do is we're just going to add some pictures. And what I want to do is we'll start off, we'll just add one. So to add the pictures to the album anytime, and you can come in every week and add more pictures. You click the pencil on that album. I want to add one photo to start off. And once I have this box open, remember the red dot or the required, all I have to do is really select a photo and then give it a title. I'll probably put in this information, some of this down here. So I'm going to select, and I'm going to do the smaller ones. I'm going to take the dealership one as the start. And so we'll open this, and I'm going to call this BMW Mick Jacks. Yeah, I already did this. There's kind of a joke here. Anyway, but what I'm going to do as I do these bonus locations is the title will be the name of the location that I was at. I'm going to be the photographer, and I'm going to pretend, lie, aka lie, and say that I shot this on the 27th during the ride. I actually shot it during the ride video that I produced, that you can see by going to the ride event. And we'll go save, and it's going to take it a second to process, and here's my first photo in the album. If I go to photo albums, you can now see that SW21 NEF Obscura exists. It has one photo in it. If I click that, I can then see the photo. Over here is if I want to create a link on social media to share the album. Pause it. This does a slideshow. If you have more than one picture, this will pause or play. I can go full screen with it if I want, which goes bigger than what I'm recording, but you just click it and it toggles it full screen or back. I can download an original file of this. This shows the name of the photographer. This shows the title of the picture. And obviously this is the album. So I have my photo album created, and I have my first picture in. Now I want to go ahead and add the rest of my bonus photos. So to do that, I'm going to go back, hover over my name, click profile. I want to go back in here to my website functions to the photo albums to get into the photo album manager. I'm going to go back to NEF Obscura down here, and I'm going to click the pencil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, no, I want to add multiple photos. And so I'm going to select those, and I'm going back to the same folder. Now I've already got the dealership photo, so I need Palatka, I need Jax International, I need Jax RC, Craig Exec, Northeast Regional. That's my 5, and I say open. Now it's uploading those. And in this case, all of those pictures were shot by me, and we're going to pretend, aka lie, and say I did it on a ride, and I'm going to allow you to download high resolution. Take a couple minutes for it to load up and process the pictures. There they all are. Now, I wanted the titles to be the names of the locations, so I can, one at a time here, I can do this will be, I forget what this is. It's actually like Mary Kay or something like that. I'm just going to say Palatka Airport Works. I've already done this, as you can tell. I'm the photographer. That's the date. We save. Then I'm going to edit this one, and this is Jax International Airport. It's the cell phone lot, but we'll go with that. And we save that. I'm going to edit this one. This is Jax RC, the radio controlled airport up there. We'll take that. I'm going to edit. This is Jax Exec. Once I get that, we'll go Jax Exec, Craig Field. And then the last one is Jax Northeast Regional Airport. I didn't have to type these because I already done this. And I save that. And you don't have to do this, but kind of what I wanted to do is put them in order. and so of the way that they would go on the ride. So if I wanted to put them in clockwise order, I would go to display sequence. Now, after the dealership, which is the first one, the next one up would be Jack's International Airport. We could take Palatka and move it down to the bottom. That's the last one. Northeast Regional is before that. Jack's Executive is before that, and Jack's RC. So they're in order. So when I save it, it reshuffles them into that order. And that's it. I've got my bonus location photos in. They're all named. I'm identified as a photographer. They're in the order that I ran them, which, again, you don't have to do. All we're really interested in is seeing a picture, seeing your number in the picture, and using the album to know how many you've been to. So if I go to photo albums, and now I have 6 photos in my photo album, and that's Jack's, the International, the RC, the Craig, the St. Augustine, Palatka, and back to the dealer. And that's it. So my album is created, and that's the process for doing it. And if you have any questions, reach out to myself or Jim, and we will gladly help you out.